responded to the incident. A reaction coming in from the Congress party on the blast that has taken place in Ernakulam. Shashi Tharoor condemning the attack, saying the state is falling prey to a killing mentality. My colleague Aditi joining us with the details of that post by Shashi Tharoor. Yes, Aditi.
Right, we have the reaction coming in from Shashi Tharoor. He says, shocked and dismayed by the news of a bomb attack on a religious gathering in Kerala. I condemn it unreservedly and demand swift police action. But that's not enough. To see my state falling prey to the mentality of killing and destruction is tragic. I urge all religious leaders to unite in condemning such barbarism and teaching their followers that violence achieves nothing but more violence.
Okay, all right. Aishwarya and Mohit Bhatt also join us on the broadcast with the details that we have at this point. Mohit, as of now, preliminary details available. Take us through what we know so far on the blasts that have taken place in Kerala.
Well, the NIA, the NSG, they all have been dispatched to the blast spot. What we know is that few of the victims are in critical condition. They have been shifted to the nearby hospital. The agencies are doing work. It's a preliminary stage, and hence we don't know that what exactly was the nature of the blast or the explosive that were being used. But yes, a shocking incident has come forth in Kerala where 3 to 4 blasts have taken place. People have lost their life. The initial details are coming in. But what we see is that the Kerala Chief Minister is in Delhi and he's having a protest in support of Palestine. We have with us former Union Minister and senior BJP leader from Kerala, KJ Alphonse, with us. A shocking incident has come forth from Kerala where 3 serial blasts have been reported from a religious gathering. People have lost their lives. Some of them are in critical conditions. How do you see the situation?
I think it's extremely shocking, and we condemn such acts of terrorism. Absolutely, we have no words to express. But I think this kind of thing was in the making already in Kerala. We have Kerala Chief Minister in Delhi today protesting against what is happening in the Middle East, against Israel, against terrorism. And look what is happening in Kerala. An act of terrorism on innocent people who gathered. I'm told there was something like 2,000 people there, multiple blasts. I think a person has lost his life, and there are many people with serious injuries. You know, Kerala has become the crucible of all kind of violent thinking and also violent actions across India. If you look at it, I mean, we have the largest amount of terrorist thinking in Kerala. I mean, there is no sanity of thought. We don't condemn terrorism when it happens all across anywhere in the world. And obviously, you are allowing the terrorism to breed. And India is very clear. We will not tolerate an act of terror wherever it is, as far as India is concerned. So wherever it happens, we will condemn, and we will certainly request nations and people to take action. I request the Chief Minister of Kerala, please go back immediately. Please ensure the life of people of Kerala are safe. And I also want him to condemn terrorism in no uncertain terms. Let's be very clear about it.
Yes, sir. That is a moot question over here, that you cannot have a good terrorism or a bad terrorism. Now, it comes in the backdrop of a fact that how a Hamas rally was organized. A rally in support of Palestine was organized in Kerala. Hamas leaders came out and addressed it. Now we see that Kerala is being rocked by the blast. So, as you have spoken about that, what's happening in Kerala, about the mentality, and other leaders are also coming in. Shashi Tharoor has also come in. So that is the mentality that we need to condemn and take strict action on.
See, unfortunately, such a thinking process has not been in Kerala for a long time. You would remember the hand of a college professor was chopped off. And nobody in Kerala had the guts to come out and speak. Even the school management dismissed the professor. See, you allow such elements to grow in Kerala. So today it's become widespread thinking all across Kerala that terrorism is fine, and I mean, there is no voice of sanity. And if there is a voice of sanity coming out, he'll be put down immediately. I mean, this is extremely sad.
Also, sir, now Pinarayi Vijayan, while speaking at that particular rally, also spoke about that how India has abstained from voting, saying that it's shocking. He has attacked the government. But at a time when Kerala is suffering from this particular blast, he has to be in Kerala while he's in Delhi addressing a rally in support of Palestine, and also coming out and raising doubts over the India's action, India's stand toward Israel and Palestine conflict.
I think you see the problem with all these people, the so-called leftists, is that they are more concerned about international issues than national issues. And when an international issue happens, take a fair stand. Don't, because of the vote bank, don't just support one group. And if there is an act of terrorism, have the courage to condemn that. And let us all fight. It's not an isolated incident. Any act of terrorism anywhere in the world, I think we need to fight jointly, irrespective of political or religious affiliations.
And a strict action should be taken against people who harbor such mentality, who harbor such elements in the society, specifically when it comes to the state of Kerala, sir.
Yeah, certainly, and this is what has been missing in Kerala for a long time. We let the monster grow to disproportionate size. We have allowed that to happen, and that cannot happen. I think the government of India needs to intervene, tell the Chief Minister of the state government in no uncertain terms that we need strict action against such people.
So thank you for speaking to us. So that was KJ Alphonse, former Union Minister and senior BJP leader from Kerala, who has clearly questioned the mentality that is prevailing in Kerala. Now, this attack, we need to also understand, comes in the backdrop of the fact that how former Hamas leader, somebody who has been closely associated with Hamas, who subscribes to the mentality of Hamas, was given a platform in the state of Kerala to speak. Now, what he has spoken might not have triggered this incident, but yes, the doubts are being raised by the BJP too, and the BJP is also hitting out at Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan, saying that when such a tragic incident has happened in Kerala, what exactly is Chief Minister doing in Delhi? He's coming out in support of Palestine, but he should look at his state first. Back
Absolutely. And the incident had taken place early in the morning. Let's give the details as we have it as of now to our viewers. Aishwarya is also on the broadcast with us. Aishwarya, at this point, what are the details available on the blast that took place in Kerala? In fact, before that, let's quickly get in some more breaking updates coming in. Sources suggesting that the IEDs were of low intensity. These are the details coming in. Sources saying that it was a low intensity blast. IEDs were used for this blast. 3 to 4 explosions taking place at the prayer meeting. These are the details available, Aishwarya.
Well, certainly that's a low-intensity blast, an explosive used in the attack. So far, what we know is that there has been one casualty. One woman died in these attacks. There had been 36 plus which had been in burn injuries, which had been sent to the hospitals which are nearby the blast site. 8 in the ICU so far. Those are critical, and during these prayers, almost 2,350 people were in attendance, and the investigative agencies which had been dispatched from Delhi after Home Minister Amit Shah made a call to Kerala Chief Minister, NIA, and the NSG teams had been rushed to the spot, and the initial investigation will certainly be about who was that particular group which were behind these attacks. So far, no information on the group behind the attack had come forward, but IEDs were of low intensity, and we have been also told that there had been this was 3-day prayer meeting which was organized by the Pentecostal group in the convention
requested
center.
To stay on with us. Congress MP from Ernakulam, Hibi Eden, who visited the blast site, is with us over the phone line. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Hibi Eden. If you can give us the details that are available at this point, what do we know?
This was a 3-day long convention of a group called Yehovah, a Sakshi group.
Okay.
And their prayer meeting was going on, and this was the final day. And while they were giving their prayers, all of them were with their closed eyes. That is when a major blast happened in the center, exactly in the center of the auditorium. This is an auditorium called Samra, which usually rent out the hall for marriages, conventions, exhibitions, etc. So this particular group doesn't have a church. They usually hold their prayers in meetings in halls. So it was the Ernakulam Regional Convention. And after the major blast, there was another minor blast. So when the blast happened, there was a huge fire and smoke. And most of them couldn't breathe, and there were tremendous smoke. But the fortunate thing was there was an evacuation plan. Usually every meeting, like you have within the airlines, they have an evacuation plan, whereby most of them survived through that plan. but there was stampede also, and some of them, one lady has died, and two of them are critically serious. A 12-year-old boy is ventilated, and now there are many other people who are in the ICU, as well as 36 injured people are getting treated at the Kalamasheri Government Medical College. This is the present scenario.
Okay, Mr. E.B. Aaron, many thanks for speaking to us. Very, very worrisome given that 3 to 4 blasts took place within minutes. One person so far confirmed dead. Several of them have sustained injuries and are undergoing treatment as we speak. Times Now continues to track that very closely.